Hello, I'm Peter, and we're going to demonstrate LED Lab today. Basic introduction on the strip scene, how we generate pulses of color and waves down individual LED strips or across a set of them. So here we have the preset scene that comes when you install the software. We can play with a couple of those, see what's possible. So this is generating a set of pulses that are responding to gravity. We're going to bounce them where they bounce off the top and bottom. But let's actually create something from scratch here so you can see the basics on how this works. So we're going to go in and say Edit, New Strip Scene. So that created a blank strip scene. You can just touch down here to generate pulses on the individual strips. You can hold it and it'll generate a longer pulse, or you can use all and generate pulses down all of the strips. Now, it's just a single color at this point, so we can go over here to the Hue Wheel and generate different color pulses. The little teardrop in the middle of the Hue Wheel starts it cycling continuously, so we can generate color cycling pulses, like so. Now, to generate them continuously, over on the left here, we can just hit continuous, and it's going to generate from the bottom upwards, or we can generate it from the top downwards, like so. Or from a touch point, but we'll get into that later. All right, so now we have it cycling continuously. Let's add some brightness pulses in here. Normally it's full brightness. You can actually slide this and control the brightness of the continuous wave, but let's apply a waveform to it. So that's the little waveform pop-up. We can do a sine wave, and now you see it's oscillating the brightness for us. So it's generating pulses of color, cycling the hue, and oscillating the brightness. We can change the frequency of that right there, so we can make slower, lower frequency. We can speed it up and get a faster pulse, like so. And then this little slider right above the waveform is what's called a duty cycle, in technical terms. What it does is it leaves a pause between each pulse. So you can have smaller pulses of color running less frequently. So you see what that does over there. Now this range control lets you control it so that it doesn't go all the way to 0. Or you can drag it and have it go from 0 only part way up. So that controls how far the oscillator will move. I think that's it for now. Next we will discuss a little bit more about hue and saturation and other animation tricks.